Some good news, the inbound Holland Tunnel reopened, that construction cleared, but heading over to the Cross Bronx Expressway, delays are at least starting to eat the Bronx River Parkway, but it looks like I'm seeing some more movement out there. I'll let you know when it finally clears out, but the Bruckner is still a better option at this hour. Heading over to 280 westbound, there's a police investigation that takes out a lane out by exit 13. That's not causing a delay, but use caution if you're headed that way. And then over at the Verrazano Bridge, construction out there this morning, so that Brooklyn bound lower level is closed, but you'll just use the upper level instead. Alternate side of the street parking rules and meter rules, they're both in effect today. Michael, back to you.
Giant sinkhole. The sinkhole started as a 16-foot wide hole. It's been growing. Look at it now. It now measures 230 feet nearly across. State and federal authorities have been called in to find out what caused it and also to try to know what's below.
Maria, right. Is that the Earth just sort of like giving way in this particular area? I guess so, yeah. We see them a lot in Florida, too. Just the way the lower level of the ground is. Incredible. Amazing. All right, well, we are seeing some rain showers start to move into and get pretty close to our area now, coming up through southern Ocean County now with some heavy rainfall. Still in the clouds, though, from the city and Long Island, Islip, Central Park in the 60s now. Plan on a little break after some morning showers now, and then this afternoon and evening, that's where we expect the stronger thunderstorms, damaging wind gusts, the primary threat, and really that chance exists even for this evening and later on tonight. Temperatures only going to be in the mid and upper 60s or 70 degrees still as we get in through tomorrow morning. So enough to slow us down this morning too, Lauren. We were looking at some of the cameras, some fog out there too this morning.
Right. And other problems as well.
There's always
problems with the having Cross Bronx Expressbound E and F trains right now. Seeing delays out there, but overnight track work will wrap up momentarily. And then, speaking of that fog, there it is on the Staten Island Expressway. Things are still moving along nicely out there, but as you can see, visibility not as great as it typically is. So be careful. Be careful.
All right, Lauren, thank you. 4:57 right now. This weekend, you can enjoy some street art in Jersey City.
In Middletown, that is going to be clipping you, and in fact I think this batch next up will be clipping the city and moving across Long Island. It may not be as heavy at that point, say in the next hour or two, but just be aware if you're about to step out and you haven't grabbed that umbrella, you may want to run back in and take it. And then this is what awaits us later on this afternoon, the severe weather maker. We have the cold front trying to come on by, and so for the Hudson Valley, western New Jersey, down through the Delaware Valley, we are looking at the possibility of the damaging wind gusts, even some hail can't be ruled out. So that's again for the second half of the day today. That quick break, and then by later on this afternoon and evening, the stronger thunderstorms as highs get into the low and mid 70s. That lingers, that storm threat lingers through late evening as well. All right, let's get you out the door and see what else may be slowing you down this morning. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, everyone. An accident just came in on Route 17 northbound approaching Central Avenue. So you can see those delays go back to 80 right now, something to keep in mind. Then heading over to the Cross Bronx Expressway, which has been the headline of the morning, but no more. Things are finally moving along. Some of those delays eased out heading into the outbound George Washington Bridge after an earlier accident and construction. So at least some good news from there now. Darlene, over to you.
We appreciate that good news, Lauren. Thank you. Well, another in-street gallery says it's the third. Today in New York's Gabi Acevedo is there this morning with information on the call.
You think some of the fans had some stuff to say to Trae Young after his bow?
I'm sure he was respectful.
Congratulations. Warm and welcoming.
Yes.
Warm and welcoming.
And sincere. We know they were sincere. All right, just beginning to see some of the showers move in to our area. This is taking over Ocean County now, moving up from the south. So Point Pleasant from Lakewood, Seabright, not quite in it just yet. And it will be clipping the city and heading over Long Island over the next couple of hours. So in the meantime, it's just a cloudy picture. And some of that low cloudiness too, fog even. 61 right now at Central Park. So after the morning shower chances, just cloudy up near 70 degrees at lunchtime. That quick break ahead of that next round of showers and thunderstorms by later on this evening. This is the one that could produce the severe weather in terms of the gusty winds, maybe even some hail. So I'll fine tune that timing. Talk about another day of storms tomorrow before the heat gets turned on for that's all ahead in the 10-day forecast.
Maria, thank you.
Vaccinated, I meant to say.
That is what you meant. If you were headed out right now, the subway track work all cleared, so everything's moving along nicely. Major commuter rail lines, no delays out there. And then heading over to the ferries, the Greenpoint landing remains closed with shuttle bus service to Hunters Point South, but the South Williamsburg and Dumbo landings, just no service to or from, that's ongoing. We'll take a live look outside.
To find his old masters.
Right. I mean, I guess it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's original in some way, and you'd have to sort of understand that. That goes in the category of Bitcoin when it comes to me trying to explain to somebody because I barely understand it.
Blockchain, any help there?
All of it. All of it. What's happening?
All right, some basic information here with the weather. You got to be prepared for some rain. It's beginning to move up from the south right now in Ocean County. And thanks, Maria.
What's going on?
Well, you know, being that we make our own graphics, I was thinking maybe I could sell some traffic.
Right,
as an NFT. Will you buy them for millions?
Will you be known as silly traffic?
No, I can't use that. I'll call silly traffic.
Silly traffic, there you
Speaking
go.
of silly traffic, we got some out there. Let's take a look at Connecticut Turnpike. People commuting on 95 southbound, that construction zone heading into Stamford, you can see it's a slow ride through there. That'll be $4 million. And then heading over to your commuter checklist, the rails are all running on or close to schedule right now.
Lauren, actually, we have a story about someone's going to have to pay for driving because new this morning, Long Island driver may have to pay a summons. He was pulled over for driving in the HOV lane with a phony passenger in his vehicle.
Oh my
All right. Police say Justin Kunis attached this mask to the front passenger headrest to make it look like there was another person in the car, possibly a ghost.
Right.
They say they pulled him over on the LIE eastbound in Comac, 7:15 last night, and he did get a summons for an HOV occupancy violation.
And another summons for being ridiculous.
For being ridiculous.
Right, if that's a summons. All right, 5:27 right now, still ahead. NASA says it'll launch a couple of very hot missions. The planet they're now headed to, plus this. Looking at a wet Thursday ahead, when we can expect the severe weather. All right, and the laptops are chiming at the same time, right on cue. Good morning, everybody. Thursday morning.
Oh, it's my Amazon alert.
It is. I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Michael
buying a garden hose. Good morning. I'm Michael Gargiulo. Lauren Scala here tracking our roads and rails and trunking force. Maria LaRosa is here with today's forecast. I'll set it to silent.
Well, it's not a weather alert just yet.
No, it's my Pinterest boards too, letting me know this.
Multitasking right now. We got to get everybody ready for the day.
Said your wings are ready.
Oh, yes. We've got some showers moving in this morning, and you can see with the radar and satellite picture, most of it confined now to Ocean County, pushing into Monmouth County right now. Pockets of that heavy rain just north of Toms River into Lakewood, heading into Long Branch and Marlborough. This batch here continuing to push north and east, so heads up, it'll clip the city and Long Island over the next couple of hours. But this is a real mess. The bigger system that's pushing through by tomorrow, we're ahead of it until then, and that's the threat for severe weather that we'll see take shape later on this afternoon. And in fact, that area in red especially, the most likely, Hudson Valley, western New Jersey into the Delaware Valley, damaging wind gusts, even the possibility of some hail going along the bridge. So a few showers this morning. We get a break during the midday, temperatures climbing into the 70s, but plan on later on afternoon, early evening, some of those showers and thunderstorms taking shape, pockets of heavy rain too, and that'll continue in through the late evening as temperatures stay close to the mid and upper 60s, near 70 degrees through tonight. All right, Lauren, that is the Mario Cuomo.
Yeah, and watch out for fog this morning. And there have been a couple of issues on the roads. Most of them have cleared, so it's construction at this point causing delays. Heading into Stamford on 95, you have that road work between exits 9 and 7, and it's stop and go through there. And then heading over to the Long Island Expressway, you still have 2 lanes blocked in Queens. This is on the eastbound side out by exit 19, and you can see things are starting to slow down a bit. So also another spot you can leave yourself some extra time. Darlene, over to you.
Okay, Lauren, thank you very much. Well, new this morning.
We're dealing with outside, Maria.
That's right. This is the view from EarthCam. This is Seaside Park, and you can see the dots on the lens there, the raindrops. We have some rain falling from Seaside Park and Seaside Heights to Toms River and Forked River up to Neptune. So along 195, the Garden State Parkway. This is moving up to the north and east, so heads up from Watauga to Mastic in the next hour or two, clipping the city with some light showers, and we're starting to see some showers even to the north and west. That's this morning with some light showers, and we're starting to see some showers even to the north and west. That's this morning, and then we get a little bit of a break before the stronger showers and thunderstorms move in by late afternoon and evening. Temperatures right about 73 at 5 o'clock. We'll see some showers and thunderstorms into late evening after a quick break, but it is that severe threat that we're concerned about today. I'll break it down with that 10-day forecast.
Maria, thanks so much.
We love her. If you're headed out right now on the ferries, everything's running on or close to schedule, but still no service, ferry service at Greenpoint Landing. They are providing shuttle buses, and then South Williamsburg and Dumbo landings remain closed until further notice. Heading over to the rails, no issues on the subways or major commuter rail lines, and we'll take a live look outside at the roads. Here's the LIE.
At the city's only butterbeer bar, so we welcome them to my neighborhood.
You sound like Yogi Berra for a second. There's a fork in the road. Take it.
Fork in the road, take it.
5:56 right now. We've been giving each other a hard time this morning, all of us.
Yep, a lot of fun.
What's happening?
All right, speaking of roads, we have some cloudy skies, even some mist and some rain starting within Garden State Parkway to the south right now. Just cloudy skies over the city. The gusty winds and heavy rain at that point.
All right, thank you.
Let's talk about mass transit in Michael's neighborhood, where he used to grow up. Subways are on time. If you're getting on the ferries, still almost to schedule.
All right, Lauren, thanks so much. It's 5:57, still to come. On the attack, see what happened when the 8 Democrats vying for New York City mayor faced off for the first time in person. You're watching Today in New York.
Concerns over possible tornadoes. Good morning, everybody. That's a lot for you at 6 a.m., but it's going to be okay. It's Thursday morning, June 3rd. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gorgiou. Lauren Scala is here watching our roads and rails, and Storm Team 4's Meteorologist LaRosa is here tracking those storms, and even are we watching out for tornadoes as well?
Yeah, there's that setup that's possible, you know, in this, what we're looking at for the South Marva into South Jersey. Right now it's clipping Monmouth and Ocean County still with that heavy rainfall just to the east of Middletown now. Heads up as you get into Brooklyn, Queens, and Nassau County, Suffolk County too. That's on its way towards you in the next hour or so with some rainfall. Seeing that now in around Caldwell, Patterson, generally light at this point. But the bigger system, the one that has that potential for severe weather, that's still off to our west. So as we get in through this evening, especially late afternoon and evening, there is that threat for severe weather, most likely from the Hudson Valley in through western New Jersey, west of the city, timing-wise again being later today. So just cloudy and a few showers so far, stronger showers and thunderstorms later on today. All right, Lauren, how are things moving along?
You know, traffic light at the moment. There aren't too many issues on the roads or delays. There is construction eastbound on the Long Island Expressway. It still takes out 2 lanes getting into Woodhaven Boulevard. So you can see that delay. Then you have your typical westbound delay in the same area, and that's because of congestion. Then heading out to Suffolk County, eastbound on Sunrise Highway, those pockets of delays heading into Hampton Bays and again in Watermill, but no accidents to report on in this area, and really most of you are still in for a nice drive. Darlene, back to you.
Thanks so much, Lauren. 6:01.
Proud. It was fun to watch. Getting excited about that. Let's talk about the weather. We have a few showers now. This heavy rain moving out of Monmouth County, so heads up from Nassau and Suffolk County. That'll catch up with you in the next hour or so. So this is our round of morning showers. Then a quick break as temperatures get close to 70. Showers and thunderstorms, heavy at times, some strong ones with the gusty winds. That's the story for this afternoon and evening. I'll break it down, the impacts and how we could see some more thunderstorms even tomorrow. That's all ahead in the 10-day forecast.
Maria, thank you.
Yeah, this one was one of the more special ones we've seen. If you are headed out right now, ferry commuters, everything's on or close to schedule. NYC Ferry still has the same service changes that we've seen over the past few weeks. Heading over to the rails, all good news from there at the moment. No subway delays. Everything looks good on the major commuter rail lines. And we'll take a live look outside at the roads. Here's the grand
or discounted items and invitations to special screenings. Keyword there, shareholders. Right?
Absolutely right.
The rest of us.
Not the rest of us.
Shareholder.
Non-stockholder. Do want to check on Maria LaRosa, right? So Maria, we haven't said this in a long, long time, but maybe a good movie day because you can go to the movies again.
Yes, I mean, on many levels, along with the stormy weather potential, kind of sticky outside, the humidity has come way up. Definitely a dramatic picture from Jersey City right now at Central Park. It's 61 degrees. That dew point keeps going up, and with light winds, we're also seeing some fog, an issue across parts of the area. This is in Westchester County and Somer, as you can see, that fog settling in here and there. It's pretty low right now. White Plains less than half a mile, and seeing it spotty from Brooklyn, Queens, even Nassau County into Fairfield County. So heads up, just one more reason to give yourself a little extra time as you head out this morning, along with the chance for some showers. Nothing terribly heavy now. Some light showers from Passaic into Bergen County, also moving into Hunterdon County as well as Sullivan.
Right.
Institution.
Something. What's going on, Maria?
All right. However you're traveling today, we have a couple of slowdowns, including the fog, being the dinner hour, and into later this evening.
All right, thank you.
What's happening, Lauren?
There aren't too many problems out there on the roads. There is one that just came in, though, on the Hutch heading southbound, approaching Mamaroneck Avenue. It's an accident on the shoulder. It is subways. They're all running on or close to schedule.
And the Hutch around there is about this wide, right?
Yeah.
A lot of space. All right, 6:25 right now. We're going to take a for the first time.
Plus the morning showers, that's just a taste of what's to come later on today. Storm Team 4 tracking some heavy rain, maybe even the potential for tornadoes as well as we look at there at LaGuardia Airport. Good morning, everybody. 6:30 a.m. on this Thursday, June 3rd. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Lauren Scala's tracking commuter alert. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with the storm threat. Maria.
All right, it's not right now, but we do have those showers. So let's poise to move into Nassau and Suffolk County with that moderate rainfall. That's that shade of yellow, but already seeing it from Nassau County and into North Amityville, heads up Islip and Hempstead. Some of that headed your way. Also, this heavy rain, line of heavy rain that's developed right along and to the south of I-78 in through Hunterdon County. No lightning just yet, just some heavy rain. So again, give yourself a little extra time out the door this morning. There, as we look into Nassau County, seeing the raindrops fly by the camera. So a few showers this morning, and then it's a break. Temperatures climbing into the near 70 range by noontime. It's later this afternoon. That's the severe time period. Strong showers and thunderstorms coming through, even lasting until 10 o'clock, that threat, with temperatures staying near 70 degrees. It is the damaging wind threat, and I'll fine-tune the impacts here coming up in just a little bit. But a bit of a slowdown weather-wise. How are things looking on the roads and rails, Lauren?
You know, not too bad, all things considered. Often with weather, it's much worse out there right now. It's, like I said, not terrible. What's causing the delays, besides just typical congestion, is construction, and there's some of it out there on the Cross Island, the ramp from the westbound Long Island Expressway there. So you can see delays on the northbound Cross Island and the westbound LIE. Then heading over to the LIE westbound, it's a slow go, and that's just that typical congestion heading into Queens Boulevard. And over on Tonnelle Avenue northbound out by County Road, you have construction here. So delays go back to the Pulaski Skyway. Darlene, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Lauren. New this morning. Wet and rainy day.
It is, and really dark and gray too. We have it all on the map right now, the satellite and radar picture. But we don't have thunderstorms. You see that batch of heavy rain coming on to Long Island and also into Hunterdon County, a line of showers looking pretty heavy. That's for this morning. We get a little reprieve before the stronger showers and thunderstorms begin to develop later this afternoon and evening. By 5 o'clock, 73 degrees. Still a threat for storms as we get into that 10 o'clock hour. And we do have the risk of some of those storms producing tornadoes. We do have that outlook for today. I'll break down some of the other impacts we can expect with these storms and how it's going to be a stormy day tomorrow as well before we see the heat build in for the weekend. All the details in the 10-day forecast.
Maria, thank you.
Legislative sessions.
Good news for rail commuters this morning. Everything's on or close to schedule, subways included. If you're getting on the roads, they're not bad either, but there is an accident southbound on the Hutch before Mamaroneck Avenue causing some delays out there. Let's take a live look outside and show you the Georgia.
When you say the Woodstock of food, come on. I mean, legendary. That's awesome. Well, looking forward to that. Let's take you to Brooklyn for now. Not
up. We're told the hackers gained control of any train operations. All right, speaking of trains and planes and automobiles, let's check in with Lauren Scala.
Thanks, Darlene. And there are delays out there on the A4 and 5 subway lines. If you're getting on the roads, there's a stalled truck under the apartments here heading towards the outbound upper level of the GW Bridge. So the Cross Bronx is backed up to the Bruckner interchange. The Bruckner is a slow go as well. The Deegan's affected by this. We've had a couple of problems out there this morning. Just can't get a break. Over on 80 westbound, there's an accident. Looks like it may have just cleared out there by exit 58. You could see very heavy delays. That's on the westbound side, both directions. Very, very slow going. Then you have a vehicle fire southbound on 287 by Route 80, and then heading over to 78 eastbound, you still have an accident out there by exit 15, but delays have pretty much eased out. Darlene, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Lauren. Checking the weather today, muggy showers.
The GWB. Heading over the FDR Drive southbound, you have a stall at 79th Street. Delays go back onto the Harlem River Drive about to 135th Street. And then in New Jersey on Route 80 eastbound before exit 34, you have an accident there and another causing delays on 78 eastbound approaching exit 29. Darlene, back to you.
All right, thanks so much. Let's check the weather today. Muggy.